Hi, I'm Elisa Pacelli from mymac.com. Today I'd like to talk to you about a screen capture screencast program called Screenium. It's from Screenium Software. You can find them at ScreeniumSoftware.com. The cost is $29 and it requires OS 10.4 or higher. Now the ironic thing about this particular program is I can't use Screenium itself to show you the different preferences to get ready to do your screen capture, so I'm using QuickTime 10 to do the actual capture, but I will be showing you examples of the different aspects of Screenium using Screenium. So for now, let's get started. Right now we're on the video. This is the video portion of the preferences. And you can set the compression, the scaling, you can choose to hide the desktop and the desktop icons, and the background you can choose to have a different color, which you can see right now I've got blue, black, whatever you'd like. So when you make a recording, in my particular case, the background will be hidden and you'll just see blue. Now for the audio, you have a few choices here. You can use the built-in microphone on your Mac. Right now you can see that I'm using the Blue Snowball as my recording, and you can see right here the levels as I'm speaking. You can also use something called Soundflower, which is a sound program that you can download from the Screenium website, which I have just chosen not to do. Next you've got the camera. If you'd like, you can use your built-in iSight camera so that you can overlay a picture of you as you're speaking over here down in the corner, and you can see my background right here. So if I activate the camera, hello, there I am, and you can flip it horizontally, flip it vertically. You can have a border around it. As you can see, I've got a gray border, or you can choose not to have a border, and you can move this around so wherever you'd like it to be. So if you're doing maybe a conference call or something like that, you can have a picture of yourself in there, but we don't need to have me in there, so we're going to get rid of that. The mouse, this just gives you different options for the mouse. You can visualize the mouse clicks. You can capture the mouse pointer, which I like to do so you can see exactly where it is I'm pointing to. And then you've got colors for the mouse, for the clicking, and so forth. The hot text is you can create a hotkey. So say we do Shift-Control-0, and I type in here mymac.com, and I want it to last 5 seconds. So when I'm doing a screencast, oh, and also I can change the font and the color to whatever I'd like. So when I'm doing a screencast, as you can see down here, if I use Shift-Control-0, if I hit that hotkey, mymac.com will appear in the lower left-hand corner. Okay, so for right now we're going to delete that. The timer does two different things. We can limit the duration of the recording if for some reason you only have, say, 10 minutes to make a recording. You can limit this for 10 minutes and it will give you a countdown to let you know that you're close to the end of your limit, which I'm going to close that. Enable recording delay, I like it gives you a seconds countdown, so you can change that to 5 seconds, 10 seconds, whatever you like. But I found that 3 works well for me. These are different hotkeys that you can set, pretty self-explanatory for how that works. You know, capturing the window, capturing a particular window, adding a chapter, etc. After you're done making a recording, it will show up right here, and it will tell you exactly the size of it, as far as it's 1280 by 800 in this case. The file size is 3 megabytes and it was 7.7 seconds. So let's get started on showing you what these particular windows will do. Okay, let me call up okay, so now we're in Firefox, we're on the mymac.com website. Okay, back to Screenium. Okay, what we were looking at was a fixed area. So what that means is when I click on the fixed area, I can either set my size either by putting in the numbers here, or I can just drag and where I want it to be and then move it over. So let's say I want this area to be recorded. Okay, I'm going to hit the record button now. And you can see, I don't know if you can see the countdown clock, but I've got a countdown clock. Also have, I don't know if you can see this, but I have a red box right here that's showing me where. Now, as you can see, I can't move this area. So all you can see is this area right in here within these red lines. Okay, now it's finishing the capture. And now we're going to play it back. And I'll make that bigger. But I've got a countdown clock. Also have, I don't know if you can see this, but I have a red box right here that's showing me where. Now, as you can see, I can't move this area. So all you can see is this area right in here within these red lines. Okay, so that was the fixed area. Now we're going to go to the full screen. Now with the full screen, it shows the entire screen on my computer, including my menu bar and my dock down here. Okay, so I'm going to go back up here to full screen, and the countdown clock is going. Now I'm recording. So as you can see everything up here. You can see my dock. Make that highlighted. You can see the page right here. You can see I can scroll up and down. I can click on this, and when I click on this, it will open up just like it would normally on a regular, when you're looking at a web browser. And I can go up and down like this. I can read the article. I can go back to the main page of mymac.com. Okay. Okay, that's capturing. And then you can see right here, that one was 43 seconds. And let's make that larger. Clock is going. Now I'm recording. So as you can see everything up here. You can see my dock highlighted. You can see the page right here. You can see I can scroll up and down. I can click on this, and when I click on this, it will open up just like it would normally on a regular, when you're looking at a web browser. And I can go up and down like this. I can read the article. I can go back to the main page of mymac.com. Okay. Okay. So that was full screen. Now we're going to go into mouse area. Now mouse area is similar to fixed area in the respect that I can adjust this size either by dragging like that, or by setting the positions here. So let me get back to my Mac. So let's say this is the area that I want. I'm going to hit record. Now once again, there's a red line that you may or may not be able to see. And as I move my pointer, this box comes with me, like that. Now, I'm not too happy with this particular type. Oops. We just went into @minute. That's okay. I'm not really liking this one very much. I find this one to be a little bit more fiddly. Now we're going to play back. That you may or may not be able to see. And as I move my pointer, this box comes with me. Like that. Now, I'm not too happy with this particular type. Oops. Just went into @minute. That's okay. I'm not really liking this one very much. I find this one to be a little bit more fiddly. Yeah, as I started to say in that one, I'm not really liking the mouse area one too much. I just find that, especially when I was using my trackpad on my MacBook, it was just going all over the place with me not even touching the computer. So for this tutorial or review, I'm using a mouse, and that has a little bit better control, but I'm still not really liking it too much. Anyway, the last one is called single window. And with the single window is exactly what it says. It is only capturing the window itself. So when I record this, it's not going to get the menu bar up the top. It's not going to be recording the dock down at the bottom. It's only going to be getting what's within this browser window, from here down. So let's go back to Screenium and we'll click on single window. And it's going to ask me if this is the window I want to record. Now, if I have more than one window open, but the window I want is below this window, all I have to do is click no and click on the window that I want. So we're going to click yes. I've got my countdown clock. And here we go. So as you can see, I can still scroll up and down. I can still click on different links. You can see there I can click on that link, but it's not getting the menu bar at the top and it's not getting the dock at the bottom. So, so that's that. And let's check that one. And here we go. So as you can see, I can still scroll up and down. I can still click on different links. You can see there I can click on that link, but it's not getting the menu bar at the top and it's not getting the dock at the bottom. So, so that. Okay. Okay, now to export, I have different choices here now that I'm in my media library. I can move it to the trash. If I didn't like that, I can just delete it. Or I can export it. And then once you export it, you have different choices here. You have different settings that you can use. You can see here. I have different filters that I can use. I also have different sizes. If I don't want to keep it this size, I can make it a little bit smaller. Make it a little bit larger, and then hit OK, and now you can see right now it's converting the movie, which I don't really need to do right now. So that's in a quick nutshell, that's Screenium. As I said earlier, it's $29. You can find it on ScreeniumSoftware.com. It's not as fully featured as some other screen capture programs that are out there. As you could tell, I couldn't zoom in. I couldn't highlight anything with like a bright circle or something like that. It's pretty basic, but for $29, if you need to do a quick screen capture, or maybe someone you know doesn't understand how to use a particular program and you just want to do a quick screen capture to show them how to do it, for $29, I think it's a pretty good deal, and I would give this an 8 out of 10. So I want to thank you for watching. I'm Elisa Pacelli, and I will talk to you soon.